Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at JPM, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. So let's go right into JPM on a daily chart. And volume was a little bit light today, light volume Monday. But guys, you know what? Not a bad bullish stance. We're fallen since 3-2, so we've been just a slow grind in, pops it up, comes in, pops, drops, doesn't come into the 200. Do we come in? That's the double bottom there. Anything I was going to say, is there a gap or something? There you go, your gap fill right there. So that's the area it hits, does not come to the 200, and pop goes the weasel right back up above the maze. Strong stance, guys. Great bullish pattern too. A little bit of an inside bar, but nothing wrong, but just chopping, chopping, chopping. As long as we stay above these 50 and the 20 and the 200, we're okay. This is great up and sideways action. This I'd expect higher prices, guys. But this thing slips, it comes back below these MAs and starts coming right back in. We're going to head right back towards the 200 MA, double bottom. That could be a good area for a slight bounce, maybe a 1-2 day bounce. And then, you know, in and out, it might go right back up to the highs, but we'll watch for pattern and see if it goes lower, if it comes from there. But right now, guys, still above the MA, strong stance, holding gap fill right up in here, and this little pivot high top where we touched it and came right back in. So got to get above there. This pivot, let's put these in. This pivot, got a big red bar there. I would have to go these pivots, and this guy there. And right now we're holding gap fill right there. We're trying to get above though. Great pattern, guys, setting up for higher prices. If this pattern fails, we will be coming down here, 200. I think we'll go lower. I still think we'll come back to the November lows, which on JPM is right at 67.75, 68. Wow, that would be rough. $87, guys, the Trump trade. Pretty incredible stuff, guys, when you think about it, especially with the financials. The financials got a lead, keep this thing going, makes everybody happy and buy into the market. So, all right, let's go into the Goldman Sachs, everyone's favorite. Down sideways, guys. We got a slight retrace up into the 382. We started pulling back. We did get below all the MAs on Friday, and then pop goes the weasel today, right back above the 20 and the 200, but not above the 50 MA. So let's see if this thing can continue up, fill some gaps, and then keep going up into the 50, the 618, etc., if we go higher. So great bearish pattern, guys. A little bit soggy down in here. I'd rather have this one come down and then slightly go up in a wedge, but not a bad pattern. But look at this, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's like, oh my gosh, this is like a options player's dream if you could catch the right side. I mean, you get that one day, then you flip it, go long. Look at that. You probably go long at the 200 though. Bounced off here though. Look at that. A couple days sideways and boom, right back up. So let's keep an eye on GS. Right now, not too much wrong, but in a bearish stance or a bearish position. But they did recapture 2 of the MAs. If this thing would have closed down in here, then it might have got ugly. But they needed at least something to keep the markets and hold it buoyant today. And this was one of them that helped the matter. Let's go into Wells Fargo. So Wells Fargo, pretty much the same thing. Slipped, went down, came into the 200. Nice bounce, came right back down. Another bounce, came in, hit this area down in here. What's down here? It's got to be something. So we had these little pivots, little consolidation, and then it popped up, came in, popped up, and then sliding, sliding, sliding. So let's watch out for these little patterns where they come in and they slide. They come in and they slide. We did close. Where are we? Oh, gosh, we closed. Yeah, we did close right below the 200. I think we're on. The 20 and the 50 we're below. So slightly bearish. Let's see if we go sideways for another week or so, setting up for some down prices. If you're a bull on the Wells Fargo, then you want to get back above the MAs, go for this, shoot for the gap fill, go for double top here. But let me draw another trend line. Actually, this one goes back. Yeah, you could do a trend line from here. This is going to be a big one right here, guys. If it could get above here, you could have a little trend line breakout, and this thing could possibly start going up and fill the gap up here, then fill the high pivot here around 59 bucks. So watch for that. Not that it's going to happen, but that's a good area of resistance. And if you want to go one step further, we could stick a little fib in here from this high. And we're coming, you know, 618, 750. Great resistance up in this area, so keep an eye on WFC. Bull, you got to break up above that trend line. Bear, you got to get below the trend line, set up bearish, and then next wave down here, Let's see, was there some more? There's got to be, I was going to say, there's got to be a big gap. And then, of course, November low. Jeez, same thing. I think we're coming back down here, guys, somewhere. So just be careful with the banks. With any stock at that point. I think everything's coming back to the November price target. So Bank of America, guys, same thing. Look at it down. Look at this channel this thing's in. I'm just going to draw it there, and then I'm going to draw this one right about there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, nice. And then it's down and sideways. That's bearish consolidation. We're back below the 50 and the 20 MA. It was 7 cents up, so pretty weak showing today. I mean, the markets were up. Well, it was up coming out of the chute. Came right back in and almost at one point. Here, look at the intraday on this. It went red. And boom. Double bottom right here, right back up, bullish consolidation, a little bit fade at the end, and then the close, but not a bad showing. 7 cents up, you know, if you're bullish, you'll take it. And right now, Bank of America's doing okay. We are back below the 20 and the 50, though, but we still are above the 200, and we're still above, you know, these trend lines down here, and, you know, just the trend line up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down the channel. It's pretty incredible, guys, how once you get this channel going, how it stays in here. So breakout above, breakdown down here, but we still have the 20 MA here. At least with the break up, you have you got the gap and then double top. So that's pretty big for this one too. So right now though, in a 50-50 shot, guys, it could go up or down, still above the 200. So slightly bullish on that note, but back below the 20 and the 50, which is slightly bearish now. So let's go to the weekly on this one. I want to see where this one closed last week. What it looks like. Yeah, same thing. Bearish pattern up, sideways, and then a little bearish pattern. So watch out for this. If this area cracks here, the 22.15, 22.27. What's this low pivot? Yeah, 20 bucks, 22 bucks. I mean, 22 bucks. Yeah, if that cracks, we're going right here. $20.61. Coming here to fill this gap. Where's the low? Where's the low in October? Yeah, right, or November, right around here. That's where low. So 16.20. I don't know if this one will come down. It is a bank stock, but you have big level right here. Gap fill, gap window right there. So that's what we'll be watching for. Gap fill, gap window right there as well, around the 50 MA. So watch for that. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. But if you like what you see and you want to learn more, go to StockBookie.com. Sign up for the free membership. It's free, guys. What do you have to lose? But again, guys, thanks again for stopping by, watching my videos. God bless. See you on the charts.